It's time!
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio?
We've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
Whoa, can't hit the high note. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good? Good morning.
A very good morning to you, rise and shine, sun. Hey, listen, we didn't pray. Let's pray. Father God, we give you thanks for this day. We give you thanks for this hour. We give you thanks for CV. We give you thanks for all the viewers who are watching right now. And Father God, I pray that you will insert yourself in what we are doing this morning, that we will do it well. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
I love that. My friend, what's going on?
Oh, I am here. How are you?
I am good, and how are you?
I am good too. Yes. I know what you are saying. I know what people are saying.
What?
I mean, the first thing, even when somebody sees you, the first thing they see is what you are wearing, what you look like,
right,
before they even begin to speak to you.
Or
if you have food in your teeth.
Hey.
Other things. Why we can't tell people these things?
Yes, I like tell them. If you have food in your teeth, we are going to say it.
What about the booger?
If you have booger on your nose, we are going to say it. We are going to so. Put right in here. Just go so.
As a teenager going to high school, and talking to a girl in another high school, and then after that you discover that you had a booger and you say to
she's wicked. But she can't say it to you.
Why?
It's something that comes with age and confidence.
Oh, it's kind of
as a teenager, you can't say that to another teenager. You just can't. You just can't. But I see it in your pink today.
And I see you in the blue today.
What have we done here?
I don't know. So we have disrupted the narrative. When I was growing up, in fact, my mother, I remember when a baby is to be born, like one of my sisters,
yes.
if it's a girl, we bought pink clothes. If it's a boy, we bought blue. It was just the standard.
Right.
No, we have disrupted.
Yes, look at us today.
Disrupted the standard.
Because I'm in my blue.
Yeah.
And you're in your pink, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get that. All right, Mr. Rodney Price, I know the phone call you're gonna say, Mr. Heidi, what you doing? You make Tamika blue? So we're doing of course it's Pinktober, so you know we're doing
exactly. And guess what? We are ready and dressed for anybody who is having a gender reveal today. Invite us so we can help you reveal the gender.
That's it. Can you imagine they're saying, what is it?
Yeah.
And then Tammy steps on and says, oh, it's a Tammy.
Yeah, which means it would be a boy.
It's an IT.
It means it's a girl. It's an Ivy. No, I love that. But it's great to be here today. It's a Wednesday. You see us on the screen, you know it's Wednesday. It's a day when we are here to come and just get you over this next hump. They always call Wednesday hump day.
Yes.
And it's for a good reason. It's right after the Monday, Tuesday, and right before we head into our Thursday, Friday, and big holiday weekend this weekend. So we're here to just say, come, make we get this day done as the best as we can with all the greatness that we can. Because guess what? Today is actually World Greatness Day.
Is?
And we celebrate World Greatness Day as a reminder that greatness comes in many forms, both big and small. And it's found in the doers, the everyday heroes who make a difference through kindness, through courage and determination. So tell us, will you be great today? And you don't have to be a lot great. You can just be a little great, and that would be enough. I love that.
And I was watching a TEDx talk, and it was about careers. He said, why you will not have a great career. No, why you will fail to have a great career. The old 80 minutes, TEDx talk, very long, was about showing you all the excuses you can make about your greatness. And it's a reminder to me to remind you that, as you just said, there's greatness in everybody. Amen. There's something that you can do so well. There's something that you alone was brought here to do.
Yes, yes. And do it in your way. It doesn't mean that what you're doing is new or different. I always talk about the bread aisle. You walk down the bread aisle in the supermarket, you see 1,000 different breads. Yes. All these different companies are making bread, but you have your one bread that you like. So it doesn't mean that you have to go and do something new today, but you just have to be you doing it. And that's what makes it
that's what
you,
makes it
that's what makes it great, that's what makes a difference, and that's what the world needs. So remember that as you go out today. Something we were talking about, and I saw it in our trending topics today, was first of all, when we started this morning, as soon as I played that song, I'm Walking on Sunshine, we lit up.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
That's the power of music. Yes. And then I saw in here about Chronic's surprise album and how it's shaken up the charts, right? Oh. And I think they said that his new album Exile is still holding the #1 spot right now on Apple's iTunes Top 100 reggae chart.
Now the big question is
Bob's Legend,
and the discussion is, what do you think about it? People have waited for 8 years?
I don't know how long it is. 8 years?
It's about 8 years since Chronology, and he's out. We've been waiting for some time, and he just said, bam, here's 17 tracks. I listen up to Market.
I love Market. Market is the second song on the album.
No.
Yes, it's Exile and Market.
No, it's
I've listened to the entire
I listened
album.
to 4 tracks.
Well, here's what I would say.
Here we go now.
Ready?
Yes.
I'm going to stop, read, comment, and go see what other people think about it, and go and listen to it for yourself. Enjoy it. Let me tell you something. As for me and my home, we are loving that album. Wayne made the most wonderful comparison. He said, this album to me is like water. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, look here. You can mix water with a whole heap of things and make all kind of juice. You can get this out. But you see, when you're thirsty and when you need to get back to basics, when you need, this is what that album feels like to me. To me, I think he has stepped away from perfectionism, and I think that's something that we've seen so much in music, where everything is perfect, every note is perfect, every mix is perfect. We have even forgotten in music what it means to just feel through something that's not perfect.
Right.
There's something. It's
raw,
not on a metronome. It is beautiful.
Unrefined and beautiful at the same time.
And it is. There's something about that we can connect with so easily.
Because we're not perfect means.
I love it.
I made a mistake. I don't know if you want to call it a mistake, but I just trying to get a sense of how people are responding to it, and I read some comments. And what the gist I was getting is that persons felt that it's cannot be compared to his earlier works in terms of the standard and the quality of the production, the finesse that's into the finished product. When you know that the engineer spent some time to get it right.
That is subject to
this discussion.
Yes, and it's your personal taste. And also, 8 years ago, I was not the same as I am now, and nobody gets to, I guess because nobody saw the jump from 8 years to now and his own personal journey, growth, and then he just went bam. Well, you get to listen to this album and you can hear how he's grown. And some people might look at it as a regression, and I look at it as pure progression, pure progress, pure moving forward. And I think it's what we need. I love it.
I mean, it goes without saying unquestionably that he is a brilliant Jamaican
you know
artist.
What? Let's just be grateful for the art that we get. I think it's when you are an artist of any kind, whether you are painting, whether you're writing songs, making movies, doing plays, doing stand-up, standing here in front of you. it's a very brave thing to put that out into the world.
Yes.
But I don't think it is our business as artists to then have to be subject to what everybody thinks about it all the time. Sometimes we just give it, and who wants to receive it can, and who doesn't can move on, and that is it. So that's what I would say.
But, you know, us Jamaicans, we are the best of the best and the worst of the worst sometimes at some things. You know, one thing that I can celebrate this morning is that Jamaica ranks #1 for the most likely to help strangers. I remember being in New York for the first time when I was a teenager, and I was asking, you know, it was downtown Wall Street. I was asking a random stranger, and they were walking past, and I said, no, this is not Jamaica.
No.
Not necessarily a friendly place. These people are busy, they're moving fast. You know,
the night to say, excuse me.
But we are #1, ranked #1 as the most likely to help complete strangers. A young woman said that when she went to live in the States, she wasn't complimented on the road anymore. And she missed being in Jamaica because in Jamaica, when she walks on the road, she gets complimented. Oh, you look good, you know?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen in Canada.
Wow. Well, no. I tell you what.
Because it's a law.
Well, catcalling is, not cool.
Yeah.
But
in Jamaica.
You see, when I was pregnant, let me tell you something. I had the sweetest place for pregnant. Everybody nice to you. You can't skip line. You can't. Them are gonna make you sit down. Everybody, and I don't think I've ever been more complimented in my life than when I was pregnant. I tell you, every time I would have to be, I say, look at me, want to do that again.
No, that's us, Jamaica. No.
You know what else we're really good at right now?
No,
Tell
it's how we unite on some things in and on. It needs to be studied. How we as Jamaica, our Jamaicans, can just combine and unite when some things are happening, particularly in sports.
Yes.
And we've talked about athletics, but let's talk about football.
Woo!
Woo!
What a nice.
I'll tell you something. You know, I've been celebrating St. George's College and their wins, but it's a regular. I might have people because they go to a different school, but because all of us are Jamaican, we felt good at. I mean, the team Bermuda was so confused they gave us the first one.
Okay, yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But not only they gave us the first one, but we scored 3 goals thereafter. So if you have no idea what we're talking about, the Reggae Boys are now top of Group B in their exploits, in their pursuit to World Cup 2026. And why that's big? That's big because Tammy might not remember.
No, I was very young.
But for those of you who are 25 years old, will have no idea what it was like when Jamaica first went to the World Cup. So you'll have a chance to experience that. It was, listen.
And it was 4-0. That was the final score last night, which was amazing. I just heard, I was setting up for bed because we had this morning, and I just heard screaming coming from the kitchen because Wayne and the boys, and I was sticking my head up going, what's going on? And go back in my bed, and then we hear our next scream. I'm like, oh my God. So, the excitement is real. And you're right. So much. I remember that first, I do remember, because I was 16.
Roundabout,
Was I? Yeah, I don't know. I can't do the math. And it was so exciting, but I didn't understand how serious and how, amazing it was. And this time around, I just feel like, oh my God.
Yes, and your children.
My kids, they won't,
some of them.
Hopefully it will become the norm that we see the Reggae Boys always, but we don't have to, be like waiting 16 years.
We have 2 more matches. We have to play Trinidad in Trinidad, and then we play Curacao here. Curacao is the only team that beat us.
That was harsh.
That match is going to feel like the final match when we play Mexico and qualified. And then also Trinidad drew with Curacao, so that was good, a good result for us too. I'm excited about it. Can you tell?
I'm excited too. I'm excited too. And as you said, I love how it brings us all together. We can talk about it all day today. Every day at work. No, everybody's gonna be like, I love it. Anyway.
And by the way, this pink. Let me say very good morning to Enigma, who they're responsible for how I'm looking every single time you see me here, and Delroy Escoff for my stylist. Very good morning. But this pink that Bermuda wore, it have nothing to do.
I feel like it's a little controversial.
Why are you rooting for? We're full pink.
What do you mean? Isn't that what their name, Inter Miami or something? Though them wear pink too? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, we do want to send out our happy birthdays today because people are having their birthday today. What date is it today? It is October
the 15th.
15th. And a very happy birthday to Miss Vilma Brown.
Miss Vilma!
Greetings coming from your whole family, with a special greeting coming from your favorite big daughter, Danielle. She sends you all the love and hopes your day is as amazing as you are, Miss Brown. Happy birthday to you.
A very special shout out to all our sunrisers. Yes, you were watching the saying, it's my birthday too. Yes, happy birthday to you. Have an absolutely amazing day today. We wish you prosperity and relaxation, enjoy all of it.
Yes, indeed.
All 24 hours of it.
And again, listen, we have an amazing show to get on the road for you today. So much in store, and we are ready to take on the task of getting you through this beautiful Wednesday morning. And of course, we always love to start that with our midweek mixtape.
You see, won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you walk up on it. Ladies, let him check up on it. Watch it while he check up on it. Tip it, pop it, talk it, stop. Check on me tonight. Oh boy, you looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you walk up on it. Ladies, let him check up on it. Watch it while he check up on it. Tip it, pop it, talk it, stop it. Check on me tonight. I tell you wanna taste it, but I'm gonna make you chase it. Got to be patient. I like my impatient. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Them more mistakes are gone, I won't do them no more. That's old news, that's new news, I done did that before. I turn nothing to something, my comeback on 100. Let's talking, more action, you just gon' see coming. I just keep elevating, no losses, just upgrading. My lessons made blessings, I turn that into money. I put that on my mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my back, but you could. I look.
Catch it early. Don't drop the ball.
The time by Sagicor is 6:15 a.m.
Hi, I know you weren't expecting to see me here. Now you can find your favorite chicken and snacks in the same place. It's true. Come on in.
Introducing the delicious combination of KFC fried chicken and Doritos nacho cheese. The KFC Doritos Zinger, a crunch that's finger-licking good.
The rebranded Heart NSTA Trust offers more than just skills training. Come to us for prior learning assessment to get certified without the need to attend classes. Let us provide the guidance and mentorship you need to start your own company through our entrepreneurship and business development services. Access our literacy and numeracy training through the High School Diploma Equivalency Program. We are Jamaica's Human Development Agency.
Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine snack, cheese post. Some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheese, we love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese post today. Enough cheese, no flavor.
BCIC is giving up to $5 million in free content insurance.
We've developed a free online calculator. So anybody in Jamaica, any homeowner can go on to BCIC online. You don't even have to be a BCIC customer, and it will give you a building value.
When you update your home's rebuilding cost with our online calculator, you'll get $5 million in free content insurance and up to 12 months to pay your premium.
If you're not insured, go get it now. Better to be safe than sorry.
Everybody needs a helping hand, somebody to understand. In the end, we're all human. For people living with HIV, no discrimination. Here to support them through. Respect you as usual. Got to protect them too. One of your friend or your family, somebody in your community. People living with HIV. Protect, accept, and respect people living with HIV. A message from the Ministry of Health.
just joined us, I say a warm welcome to you. The picturesque, the blissfully inspired look that we just saw is over Kingston, and we are right here in the studios of CVM Sunrise. My name is Ite Ellis, and of course my co-host is
Tamichin Michelle.
Tonight, you might be wondering why are we something like this morning in this segment, but brace yourself because we never ever introduce her.
Oh like gosh, that. Okay, yes. Are we just doing it regular or we're going to sing today?
We're going to sing today.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. When TK come, pan up. We don't want bad news, pan up. Only good news, pan up. With the vibes, pan it up, pan up. I
like the
You like that?
Look at boys say, Jamaica, boom.
Oh.
Hey, look at you, Dick. Look at that smile.
It's a girl. I don't know.
Maybe it's girls,
but it's twins.
I wonder if anybody's actually having babies today and like seen us today, or they're pregnant and they're like, oh my gosh.
Yes, that's gender reveal.
What is this? What's happening?
I'm
gonna just say it's a girl.
It's a girl.
I don't know who's watching, but I feel like it's a girl.
Why not?
It's a girl.
All right, there you go.
You heard it here this morning.
You're having
October
a girl.
15, you're having a girl.
I love that. Great morning and great morning to you on YouTube. The YouTubers are out in their numbers as per usual. So good morning, YouTube Sunrisers.
Good morning, YouTube.
We ready for the headlines?
So let's do it. Why
sure?
not?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Are you ready for our headlines?
I think so. I think so. Let's
go.
You
want us to do this for you? No, we can't.
Would you like to? Would you like to? That would be amazing. All right, so Operation Learn Not Loiter yields results. The St. Catherine North Police Division says its new Operation Learn Not Loiter initiative is already helping to keep students off the streets and in school. Launched in September, the program targets students found idling in town centers during school hours, promoting punctuality, discipline, and safety. The initiative currently focused in the Spanish Town Business District, but with plans to expand, has already reported reduced number of students loitering in the mornings and has received strong public and parental support. It states that this type of early intervention is what helps protect students and promote positive behavior. See, look at good news in the morning here. I think that's a great direction.
I love that.
Absolutely, and it's just the power of community. Remember when I was growing up, listen, everybody, once I step out of my house, everybody, their job was to ensure that I go to school. And sometimes I never want to go, to be honest, especially if I never get the lunch money, which is usually the thing, you know what I mean? But they always say, go to school. And I went, and I passed my PEP.
You're what?
I think he means his Pepto or something that starts with Pep, but not his Pep.
It's good news though, I mean, because I know that there are some students who don't want to go to school and just leave out in their uniform and they just loiter inside the bus park.
Yeah, I think it is important to try and usher everybody back to where they're supposed to be. It creates a expectation that, you know, if I'm out, I need to be going to school. I can't just be, you know, I was telling my son the other day that if I went somewhere in public and I had taken out my shirt out of my skirt, for my uniform shirt, if I saw another student from my school who was in a higher grade, they would very quickly say to me, tuck in your shirt, and I would have to listen. And I think there's something about that type of how you uphold yourself, what you're doing in public, being out in my uniform, and I'm not at school, having somebody say, wait, you're there, look by the time you need for there at school, could make all the difference, you know? And there's that general respect for others to just know that I'm expected to be somewhere, I'm expected to look at her, I'm expected to, you know, not be loitering.
You know, back in my day, Lord, I feel
Did you just say back in your day?
I feel terrible saying this, but I mean, back in my day.
Don't worry, I did not your
back in my day, do you know, you couldn't be anywhere but school or on your way to or from school in your uniform. So like, after school, I couldn't say, okay, I'm going to Sovereign or I'm going to the plazas or whatever. I couldn't do it in uniform. You'd have to go home, change, and go back to Sovereign or the plazas or wherever people go now.
But if you were to stop off somewhere, or you'd have to,
you'd have to be with a parent or guardian.
You'd have to be with a parent
or guardian, right?
But you'd also have to look neat and tidy and all that stuff.
That's why I say, you mentioned neat and tidy, and you spoke about tucking in your shirt inside. That's a tunic, right? What's the tunic?
No,
the
I
tunic.
didn't wear a tunic. Yeah. But yes, the all-in-one. Yeah.
If the officers include reminding the boys to pull up your pants and I tell you, they're going to have an all day.
Give the police work for doing it. My God.
Pants on
We could just actually, instead of the police, we could just situate some mothers who are just there to just remind you. They call it sagging.
Yes.
To stop sagging.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We got
Let
it.
the mothers and grandmothers do that one. And them can issue ticket and charge people too. Yeah.
But we love the initiative and we look forward to it moving, to expanding to more areas because it really is helpful. And as they say, early intervention really makes a difference. But next up, stormy skies brew trouble for coffee farmers. See what I did there? Brew trouble. Did you guys see that? Did you see that? You saw it? Coffee farmers across the Blue Mountain Belt are bracing for major losses following weeks of heavy rain that have battered several parishes. Chairman of the Jamaica Coffee Exporters Association, Dr. Norman Grant, says the damage to farms and crops could top $200 million. Dr. Grant is urging the Ministry of Agriculture to step in and assist farmers affected by the bad weather. He's also calling for a $300 million investment over the next 5 years to help stabilize and rebuild the local coffee industry. The recent rains have damaged hillside farms, disrupted harvesting schedules, and increased the risk of crop disease, posing another challenge for Jamaica's world-famous Blue Mountain coffee growers.
Yeah.
That's an instant reminder that, moderation, the power of moderation.
Yeah.
We can't have even a commodity as water where there's absolutely no substitute. We can't have too much of it.
Too much of it, yes.
And recently, when we were in the drought, we were talking about we need some water. The dams are
we did just a thing about that. Why we can't, everywhere we turn Makajuk.
And then God said, all right, I really want.
It's raining. No, but when it was raining, I did, and I guess this is the beauty of living where we live. I feel like in other countries, people are not as understanding that these things affect us. So like we can easily now see, we're going to see the size of our produce change. So when we have heavy rain or when we have drought, we immediately, I think about our farmers. I think about, oh my gosh, what does this mean for them? When that rain licked the other day and the other night and it's a rain night and it's a rain day, I say, oh my God. You can just imagine the stress that causes you when this is your livelihood. And then the ripple effects that you don't just recover because you have a day of sunshine. What that means long term is just so difficult. So, and I have a personal love for our coffee farmers because,
as a coffee girl yourself.
Coffee girl yourself.
And
I live with a coffee girl.
Wayne's family, we have a coffee farm up in Blue Mountains that we've had for years, and so we know firsthand that this is really an issue, and it's tough, So I hope we figure it out, and I hope that whoever needs to step in can step in to help in the future as well.
Semblance of normalcy, restoration.
Tough. Yeah, definitely. All right, so last up, why not Wednesday headline? Toothpaste made with hair could repair damaged teeth. I'll say that again.
That's it.
Let me say that again.
Go to the break.
Toothpaste made with hair.
I just thought about hair in my teeth.
Hair, as in H-A-I-R, could repair damaged teeth. So scientists at King's College London have discovered that keratin, a protein found in hair, skin, and wool, can help with teeth. According to research, it produces a protective coating to mimic the structure and function of natural enamel, and keratin-based treatments were found to stop enamel erosion completely. The toothpaste will look and feel just like standard fluoride paste with a minty flavor and foaming texture, but instead contain enough hair protein for daily use.
That makes total sense.
We have to
sounds gross.
It sounds disgusting. It sounds like you're brushing your teeth in hair. Not
good.
It took some time to hear that because
no, look here.
In the beginning, I was like, no, not here.
Not here.
I love mangoes, but I don't like the kind. I love
the
like
hair.
Julie. The hair, no, the hair sticks on teeth. No, like
I
the ear
agree.
mango. I don't know people. So but I see now the benefits. You know?
Yeah,
It's
but
good
the
to
way
hear.
they put it is so yuck. I don't like that. Like and then they're going to give you the visual of the toothpaste
visual is
as
disturbing.
they hear. Them wickedy, I make them that. Well, my cards don't agree with that either. Look at that.
Right. So that was a cue.
Look
the
here.
card fell.
The break is here.
Yes, break is here. Thank you so much, TK.
Thanks,
As always.
And I'm really looking forward to finding out who is having a gender reveal. Love it.
Yeah,
send us a comment somewhere.
Sasha?
Yes.
All right, guys, that's all the time we have for in headlines, but we're going to take a short break before heading into our Wednesday service. Right here.
And householders. Access the Heart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Heart is
6:30. Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central. Where it all begins. The quest to become great. Inspired by those who went before them, these four boys dream of playing in the ISSA schoolboy football competitions.
Will you score this for Casey? Will you score? It's a shot, it's a goal!
And it's a shot, and it's a goal! And Casey has won the Manning Cup, and they will play Clarendon College in the Olivia Shield. And that's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
When the bus the man, I want to watch my son play finals for CVM, you know.
But mums, you can't watch it on CVM website, man.
My son score, my son score, my son score, my son score.
Greatness begins here.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Welcome back, friends. It's Wednesday service. It's that midweek moment where we just pause and go a little deeper. Now, we all know that faith can move mountains, but what happens when it meets heartbreak? When prayers don't seem to change the outcome and we're left asking, why would God let this happen?
Well, this morning, we're talking about finding faith in the face of grief. a topic that touches every one of us at some point. So joining us are grief educator and founder of Healing Heart Thrive, Eileen Mackay, and of course, Minister Shanika Rodenling, Assistant Pastor at Victory Family Center. Welcome, ladies. Mackay Prendergast.
Hey, good morning, ladies. Thank you so much for being here. This is an interesting topic for so many people, and it's one of the hardest questions in general, but I imagine even harder for believers because they ask, the question, why would God allow good people to suffer? How do you approach a question like this?
Well, for a God to allow good people to suffer, you have to look at, really none of us is really that good. Good is based on our description, but then we also realize that we have a thing called free will, and we are living in a sinful world that is literally dying. We're literally born to die. And so grief hits us at any point in time of our lives, that when you look at our lives, you realize that God does not really allow it, but he gives us grace through it. So we encounter different things in life, and we will know that God is still good even when it hurts. Because as the scripture tells us that God is our present help in time of trouble, that means trouble will come, but he will always be present. He said he will never leave us nor forsake us. So I think when you look at how God approaches us and you see how he may allow certain things, we also have to look at, did we have a part to play in it? And if we did not even have a part to play in it, we also have to ask ourselves, what am I learning through it? And what impact can I carry on this person's memory or this situation memory in order to bring a change in other person's life, to bring an impact?
That's a perspective, often at events, and there's a call and answer. God is good, and the God would say, all the time. And all the time, that's the response. And that is perhaps the posture that we need to have, that he is good even on a bad day. But you have experienced personal loss, Eileen. So how do you actually provide grief support for those who would have experienced loss? I mean, how do you approach it?
So I use my own experiences, and the God I grew up with is not the God I know now. And so through my losses, I have learned that there's nowhere in the Bible that says we will not suffer. There will be no pain. There will be no death. And so I had to stop and think. Jesus, the perfect man, paid the ultimate price in the worst way, and God was with him. And so I bear the question, then why not me? And yes, it's difficult, and I've stripped my faith down to next to nothing and built it back up in a way that I think, for me, following Jesus's teachings makes life better and makes me better at life. And those that I walk alongside say the same, and those that step away from their faith tend to end in a place of darkness and despair, hopelessness, and they go to substances as their anchor. And so, yes, it's a difficult journey, but I say, even if you can hang on with a thread, just hang on and just keep seeking. And you'll find that peace.
And that's a timely and potent reminder now, because there are persons who are having difficulty hanging on. And they want to be encouraged. They need this encouragement to remind them that, as each day changes, there's no 2 days are really exactly the same.
One baby step at a time. And God will be with you.
But I know the challenge is going to be for you, Minister Rodenling, to give us a response from a biblical standpoint. How do you address loss and pain and suffering from a biblical? You think you alluded to it earlier.
Yes.
But what's the go-to text,
For me, as I said it earlier, that Jesus said in Matthew 5 that each day will have its own trouble. So don't even think about it. And for someone who has experienced grief on different level, even personally, lost my dad at the age of 10 and was upset with him for dying. To the point where even when I got married, I was still upset with him. I remember specifically one day I was watching a movie, and in the movie, it was a comedy, but it was two sons that the father had them at different Mexico and America, and they came together. He put a roadmap together for them to bond, and at the end of the movie, the father's picture was in the sky, and I burst out crying because then it comes with the regret of he did not see me get married. He did not see me endure hardship through my teenage years trying to find myself. And so it put me in a place that I had to lean further in God. But it was also shocking for me in 2023 when we lost two members back to back. Well, one is a member, one was a member's son. And it left me grappling as to the hopelessness that was felt. And so I had to realize that I am frail as a human being. And if you do not have faith and have something to hold on to put your trust in that is bigger than you, you're going to look at everything else as shaky. And so you have to lean into a higher grace, because grace is the enabling power to continue moving. And so I had to lean into that, because if I do not, and leaning into that means that I had to manage my thoughts. I had to manage how I approach life. I had to manage how I interact with person, because that also can give you an idea that, hey, I'm afraid to connect with people because I may lose them as well. And so I had to really and truly push into God and know that greater is in me that is he that is in the world, and God required me to love in spite of how I'm feeling. Because even Jesus suffered loss and he still had to show up when he lost his cousin John the Baptist. And the people came to him, and when they came, he didn't say, hold on, I'm struggling with grief. Let me wait. He said, no, I'm gonna serve and I'm gonna show up. So I think at the end of the day, I would encourage anybody, as the scripture would tell us, that God knows our end from our beginning, that we lean into God, we lean into his presence, we make sure that we manage our thought to see, as I was saying to Lady Eileen earlier, to see the glass half full instead of half empty. And that takes perspective.
And grief is not just a one-time visit.
No.
This is a journey with grief. And so it's also a journey that can feel very lonely and can almost push you into loneliness. So, to be grief-informed is an important thing to understand, but to also have a community, to have support. And so I want to ask, how can, families, friends, churches become safe spaces for honest conversations around grief?
Well, for me, I what you see is what you get, so to speak. So I'm not going to sit here and behave like I know it all. So when somebody's grieving, I tell them straight up, I don't know what to say, but I'm here. So if you need to call and vent and be in that human moment, I am here to facilitate that. But I'm also going to love on you. And so in moments like those, friends, community, church need to learn how to love on people, connect with them heart to heart, because they might not need a sermon that moment. They just might need a hug.
And that is the thing that I always say. Of course, Eileen, you can chime in on this, because how do you respond? You being a grief educator, I've heard just don't say anything. I've heard offer words of comfort.
Moment? Yes, because I think other people also need to be grief educated. Because how do we approach people who are actually going through it? What do we do?
I think the important thing is to be present. And that means not just being there, but holding space for them without judgment.
Yes.
And our role is we're not broken. So our role is not to fix them. It's not to tell them that it's going to be okay. It's really just to meet them where they are, be that gentle ear, be that compassionate heart, and it will work itself through. You know, it's really, but it's very difficult because a lot of people will come to me and say, Eileen, I don't know what to say in this situation. I say exactly that. I don't know what to say, but I care, and then take action.
But it's okay to just be quiet.
It's okay.
Job friend did it when Job was in the struggle. The Bible said that they came and they sat with him for 7 days without saying anything at all. So sometimes you just need to just be present. You don't need a word. You don't need to say, "Boy, God understand," or you know, "Boy, we know what you're going through." Sometimes you definitely do not know what the person is going through. Just be there. Just love on them. So it means give them a glass of water. Just give them a call. Hey, just checking in. How are you today? How are you coping with whatever loss that you have encountered? Just be present.
Yeah, and there is such a thing as thriving after loss, correct? There is such a thing. I think when you're going through it, you can't
see
down the road.
You can't see down the road.
But when you come out on the other side, there is such a thing as thriving after loss, for sure. And you can attest to that, Eileen. And look how you've turned that into this next level, which is now helping others.
There's always meaning after loss. You just have to have the eyes to see and the ears to hear.
Indeed.
And that's powerful that you have taken this trajectory to actually support those who are grief-stricken.
Wonderful.
Yourself,
with purpose to it all. How can people be in touch? Suppose somebody's watching now who feels like they cannot walk this road alone, who may need support. How can people be in touch?
For me, it's healingheartsthrive.com or a phone call, which is on the website as well.
Perfect.
So for me, it's Virtue Speak on Instagram, and we are at Papine High School on a Sunday morning at 9 a.m.
Wonderful. Thank you both so much for being here and sharing with us and reminding us of the transformation that can happen within grief, and that it's okay to say to somebody, I don't know what to say, but I'm here. I love that. Thank you for that.
Me, that's a song.
Thank you for having us.
Indeed.
When you're not strong, lean on me. I love that song.
Yeah.
Of course, a heartfelt thank you to Eileen Mackay, Prendergast grief educator and founder of Healing Heart Thrive, and Minister Shanika Rodenling. You can check her out at Papine High. Yes, of course, Assistant Pastor at Victory Family Center for joining us in this Wednesday service discussion. Such a useful and timely discourse. There's more Sunrise after this break, so stick and stay.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
To reality. Let Active Home Center be your one-stop shop to recreating the space you've always imagined. Shop everything under one roof in Kingston and Montego Bay. Tiles, bathrooms, furniture, lighting, fans, windows, doors, and so much more. Your dream home starts here. Visit our showrooms in Kingston at 84 Constance Spring Road or Montego Bay at Barnett Tech Park. Active Home Center, more savings, more choices.
The flavor that sings to you, salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, natural, sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ew, nature's best bunch.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
When the bus the man, I want to watch my son up play finals on CVM, you know.
But mums, you can't watch it on CVM website, man.
Score! My son score! My son score! My son score! My son score!
Greatness begins here.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Now listen, the Jamaica Police Cooperative Credit Union, that's a mouthful, has been helping its members achieve their financial goals for generations. And as they celebrate 70 years of service, they join us to share how they've grown and stayed true to their mission of serving those who work to protect and serve us. Welcome Leonie Smith, Senior Marketing and Communications Officer at JPCCU, and Michael Martin, Financial Controller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So nice to have you both here with us.
It's our pleasure.
Well, the first thing I'm sure viewers want to find out is, what is JPCCU? Talk to us all about what it is and what do you do?
All right. So the Jamaica Police Cooperative Credit Union is a financial institution that, when it started out in 1955, it primarily served police officers, starting with just 11 shillings. Do you know what shillings look like?
He does.
Oh, wow.
It's a private joke.
It's a private joke. Wow.
It's very obvious.
So that's when it started out, way back when. And now we have grown exponentially, and Mr. Martin will tell you that we've grown organically, which means that we have just really carried on without mergers, without anything. So it's really our members' savings and our investments and all of that that has allowed us to expand to the institution that we are today.
And 70 years is no joke. 70 years means a lot of impact, a lot of service. I want to talk a little bit about the ways that you believe the credit union has positively impacted families and its members over the years.
So I'm going to speak in a way that we've heard our members say countless times. Credit union give me my house. Credit union send me to go to school. Credit union found a way when there wasn't any way. So that's the kind of relationship that we have with our members. Whenever they're in any kind of financial difficulty or they need some guidance, we're there for them. Not only for our members, but we also impact our community as well. So we partner with a lot of stations in the JCF to help to just really enhance the whole, division, and we encourage our camaraderie with our members. So it's really a great thing the organization has been doing over the years.
I know that Mr. Martin, the financial controller, would have had a challenge perhaps 5 years ago. A unique challenge when we were going through COVID, because financial institutions were challenged with that situation. But can you tell us, share with us, perhaps there's a quick synopsis of how you overcome that, and this is 5 years on, but particularly, what are the financial benefits of being a part of a credit union?
All right, let me start with the benefits. The credit unions
are different from banks. Each member is an owner. Each member has a vote. With the banks is the number of your shares, so each member has a vote, the right to impact the credit union. So the benefit, and basically we are not for profit. So all profit goes back to our members, either in scholarships, grants, we give back to the community outreach activities. When the time for profit and when we distribute and we go to the AGM, we always get a big applause because the amount of money we give back to education, in scholarships, in bursaries, we give back to the stations. As my co-workers go a while ago, if a station needs something for a member in terms of a week or something, we are there. We don't only give them money. We go there and we partake. We line with them. We have a thing that's called Link Up, where we go different areas. We set up bars, domino competitions, and we vibe with the members. And we're there with you. We are here with you.
It's an experience. It's more than just money.
But if it's an experience I want to be a part of, what are the requirements? Meaning, do I have to be? Yes, I must be a police.
So not necessarily.
I know enough police.
You know enough police. All right.
Everybody is related to a police.
Everyone is related to a police. So our bond is present and past members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, as well as their family members, persons employed by Ministry of National Security, as well as their family members. So when we mean family members, we do mean the third, fourth, fifth cousin, right? So from what we know, we've seen a lot of persons that are related to police officers. So that's how you can have an account with us.
Got it.
Awesome.
This week is Credit Union Week. How is the JPCCU participating in this? Credit Union Week, like this.
Credit Union Week. So I'm not sure if you would have seen Credit Unions of Jamaica. They have been doing their promotions for this entire week. We started off the week with the church service on Sunday, and different credit unions across Jamaica will be engaging in a lot of activities. So yesterday we had our Assets in Action workshop online, where we're telling our members how to take care of your assets. That's one of the things that we do. We ensure that financial education is important, and we deliver that message. Today, we're here with you guys, creating excitement, and we will be having our Member Appreciation Day on Friday, and we'll also be undertaking an activity at the Darling Street Police Station on International Credit Union Day, which is Thursday, and then all road leads to Praise in the Park. Credit Unions of Jamaica will be hosting Praise in the Park on Credit Union Day at Emancipation Park. It's 6 p.m. and it's free, so everyone can come. Yeah, man, it's free, man. It's free, man. So you can come right out.
Yes, man. Month to celebrate.
Right, best month ever.
I love that.
No, we're looking to the future now. What are some of the big plans and goals for JPCCU over perhaps the next 5 or 10 years?
All right, so we are firstly the #1 credit union for the past 3 years, 2022, 2023, 2024. So, we have to come, we have to stay. They're coming at us, so we have to make sure that they're still gonna fall short.
Yes.
So we are very dynamic, in terms of our online platforms that we offer to our members. Members can come, if you don't want to come in, stay in the comfort of your living room, just stay there. You can do all the business you want. We have developed where members can transfer funds from their bank for their accounts at the credit union to any institutions across Jamaica. We have partnered with 2 of the major banks in Jamaica where members can transfer money to us seamlessly.
Digitize.
So the plan is to go digital, and we can't leave out AI. Part of our strategic focus. Part of our strategic focus that we all have to bring the artificial intelligence into our operations, because it is what is going to make the difference.
Yes.
That's forward thinking. I like that.
It is. Before we wrap, though, you mentioned earlier if you are first cousin, second cousin, third cousin. How can people start the process of becoming a part of the JPCCU family?
Well, as you heard Mr. Martin say, we're very digital. So you can visit our website. It's www.jpccu.com.jm. Follow us on our socials, Instagram and Facebook at JPCCU, and you'll get all the information that you need to become a member.
All right, awesome. It was so lovely to have both of you here. You made this so exciting, so fun. Happy belated birthday, by the way, Leonie.
We partied in the rain.
Yeah. Oh, you partied in the rain. You guys sound like you're having a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Over at JPCC, I don't know. I might have to call my third cousin.
Yes, please.
Who is that police? I said, look here. No, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, it's her favorite color because this is her birth month.
Yes. So we'll see you guys on Thursday.
Indeed. Because it's free. We'll be there.
Our friend and company. I want to say big thanks to Leonie Smith and Michael Martin from the Jamaica Police Cooperative Credit Union. Congratulations again on 70 years of service.
Indeed.
Guess what? TK is up next. There'll be some morning news.
For free.
Chase the Northern Lights with your Sagicor Bank credit card. Wouldn't you like to experience the natural beauty? Use your cards right, and you could be the lucky winner of an all-inclusive cruise vacation for two along the Norwegian coast to see the Northern Lights. The more you spend, the closer you are to your dream adventure. Enjoy the best rewards ever. Visit Sagicor.com for more information.
Experience the art of living insurance with JN Life. The time is
7 a.m.
Commercial spaces for you. Parks and attractions for you. Housing and residential developments for you. Beautiful rental properties for you. Improving quality of life through infrastructure development across Jamaica for you. The Urban Development Corporation, making development happen for you. Brought to you by the Urban Development Corporation.
UDC for you.
Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine, double cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Daddy little big, double cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine snack, cheese post. Some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheese, if you love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, double cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Daddy little big, double cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese puffs today. Enough.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. There's growing concern over whether drivers who transport students are receiving the training needed to do so safely. After a number of accidents involving buses transporting students, the question now is the current regulatory framework enough, or is there need for special, tighter standards? Amoy Harriet has this CVM News follow-up.
Do you know the drivers who you're paying to transport your children to and from school?
Most of the taxi drivers, they only care about the money that they're making, and they drive reckless while they're transporting children, putting the lives of children at risk.
A lot of people send their children to school and, you hear that they meet in an accident and they probably pass away, and that's not what you want to hear,
In recent months, there have been several alarming crashes involving students. Most recently, a group of 29 Knox College students escaped major injuries after the coaster bus they were aboard veered off the Content to Williamsfield Main Road in Manchester on October 1. A week earlier, roughly 21 primary school students were also left shaken after the bus they were traveling in overturned along the Gordontown Main Road in Kingston. Now rewind to May of this year. 18 students were injured in a two-vehicle collision on the Holland Bamboo Main Road in St. Elizabeth. Now these incidents have prompted calls from stakeholders for stricter selection, training, and oversight of drivers.
Have a special license, just like in the UK. They have a PUC license for transporting children.
And with all them taxi and bus run on the road, you definitely are going to need training for the road, and then have kids to deal with. Of course, them need training, man.
Any way you put it, the fact is training of our drivers is a paramount important, and in the public transport sector we are not doing that. We train you for a couple of days to give you a badge, but we don't train you how to operate a public passenger vehicle in terms of human resource development.
President of the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services, Todd Edgerton Newman, is also taking issue with what he says is inadequate inspection of the vehicles being used by some drivers.
75% of our vehicles as public passenger vehicles should be off the street. Varied type of defects are on those vehicles. We are not importing and using the proper vehicle to carry children, to carry passengers on a whole. And we are very concerned. Just about 2 weeks before the election, we spoke with the Prime Minister at length about things like these. He promised to make a loan facility, a loan window for us so we can, upgrade our fleet. No, this is not in place.
Now, by law, anyone operating a public passenger vehicle PPV must hold a valid PPV driver's license, a Transport Authority driver's badge, and the vehicle must be licensed, insured, and passed for roadworthiness under the Road Traffic Act. Now, there are no separate legal requirements for PPV operators who transport students.
All of the drivers that are driving the existing rural school buses are specially trained.
As for PPV operators who transport students,
I think it's timely that we look at a special training course, especially as it relates to public transport operators who are designated and dedicated to school children. We have them for the PATH program, and now we have them for the rural school bus. And of course, all taxi operators really, up to this point, carry students. So it has to be something that's holistic. But yes, I'm in total support of the fact that they have to be treated specially.
Amoy Harriet, CVM News.
Over in sports, the Reggae Boys moved back to the top of their final round World Cup qualifying group after beating Bermuda 4-0 at the National Stadium on Tuesday. The boys opened the scoring courtesy of an own goal in the 24th minute and quickly went 2-0 ahead in minute 26 after Bobby Reid scored. Shamar Nicholson made it 3-0 in minute 36 before substitute Dejon Richards finished things off in the 76th minute. It means Jamaica moved to 9 points, one more than Curaçao, who were held to a 1-1 draw by Trinidad and Tobago in their match on Tuesday. CVM TV will bring live and exclusive coverage of today's marquee match in the Issa Da Costa Cup as Dintil Technical welcome Clarendon College at 3 p.m. It's the second match in the round of 32 for both teams in Group 6. Both teams have won their previous matchup, with Clarendon College beating York Castle 3-0 and Dintil beating Port Antonio 1-0. There's also the subplot of Lenny Hyde coaching the Dintil outfit against the Clarendon College team, which he led to multiple titles, winning seasons in his time as head coach and player. But current Clarendon College coach Devon Anderson says his team isn't worried about the other storylines on the day.
We take every game competitive, not just this one coming and the other one after that, and those 9 or 10 we played before. Every game we take competitive. 3 points we go for every game, regardless of who is coaching, of the history of between teams and coaches. Game by game we take it. We don't really focus on who was here, who is not, and who is here right now. Well, I can't say for Dintil, but I can say for us. I mean, we are preparing, as you can see, and ready to go, regardless of the condition and the occasion. We are going there for one reason: 3 points.
CVM TV's live and exclusive coverage will also be on YouTube, on CVM TV News, and online at cvmtv.com. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. There's more Sunrise coming up after this.
is giving up to $5 million in free content insurance.
We've developed a free online calculator. So anybody in Jamaica, any homeowner can go on to BCIC online. You don't even have to be a BCIC customer, and it will give you a building value.
When you update your home's rebuilding cost with our online calculator, you'll get $5 million in free content insurance and up to 12 months to pay your premium.
If you're not insured, go get it now. Better to be safe than sorry.
One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, that is it. Any two combo, double deal quick. It's a good look, pick any two you wish. Whopper Junior bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich or grab a big fish. Plus 2 small fries and 2 small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo.
Join Pastor Gino Jennings for our 23rd Jamaica Holy Convocation at the Montego Bay Convention Center, 1 Rose Hall Road, Jamaica. Services are Friday, October 17th at 7 p.m., Saturday, October 18th at 6 p.m., and Sunday, October 19th at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. Again, the Montego Bay Convention Center, October 17th to the 19th. For information, call 267-989-9189.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
And that's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, singer and Islandnets.
Glad to have you back with us here on Sunrise. The International Youth Fellowship Jamaica is serving up a cultural experience like no other with their upcoming Taste of Korea expo, music, food, and a whole lot of fun right here in Kingston. Join us this morning, Ryan Bromfield and Tori Price, volunteers with IYF. How are you doing this morning?
Very well. Thank you so much for having us.
Of course. I want to start by saying it smells so nice in here. You know, Korean culture is taking off or has taken off in the last couple of years.
K-pop.
With all kinds of things. K-pop, skincare, like it's a big brand these days. But it goes a little further for you guys. And I'm asking, with this expo, are you just trying to reach our Korean community in Jamaica, or are you reaching out to people who are just interested by Korean culture?
Right, so that's the thing. We're actually trying to step beyond just those K-pop lovers, but really we're trying to reach the different families, different groups of persons who just have a love for food.
And an interest, I'm sure, in Korean food specifically. I just looked at this a while ago. I said, I love this. And I'm sure if you've watched anything Korean, you've seen, what are these called?
All right, so there's a triangle kimbap.
Me love them. It's my father make me try them.
I can see the excitement at time is showing. But I mean, generally, do you think that's important for us to experience other cultures? You know, where do you stand on this?
Right. I think it's very important because it broadens your horizon, you know, and it broadens your scope generally. Seeing other things, experiencing other things, it gives you a far thinking level bigger. You know, so
it's a way to travel without traveling too, isn't it? When you come to an expo like this to learn about another culture that already has so much interest in it. Do tell us what people can expect. So somebody's watching and they're like, you know what, I do want to go and check out a Taste of Korea. What can I expect?
Right,
when
so
I come?
as the name suggests, Taste of Korea. So imagine you're going into like an expo setting. So you have a lot of different booths with a lot of different food items. And persons not only get to try the different types of foods, as you can see here, but they also get a chance to experience a bit of a culture as well. So it's a really good chance.
Like, is there going to be music? Is there going to be...
Yeah, man, we have K-pop music blasting all throughout the day. So for those K-lovers who love the music, they'll be happy. You know, so we have the food, and we also have different traditional items that you can try and experience.
Different experience, different activities. They can put on different costumes as well. The hanbok costumes it's like a Korean traditional costume. So you get to take a picture wearing the costume, which you can trick somebody, tell them, I was in Korea.
And somebody watching might say, is it the hanbok? Is it like what IT is wearing?
No, we have a special model here today.
Yes.
Simi has on the hanbok. Is that how you say it? Hanbok? Hanbok, yeah. And tell us a little bit about this, what you have on. Is it traditional? Tell us a little bit about that.
Formal.
Okay, so this clothes I'm wearing now is called hanbok. And hanbok is Korean traditional clothing. And it has vibrant colors and elegant lines, which make it looks very graceful. So if you guys come to Taste of Korea, you'll get the chance to experience too. Yes.
I want you to invite everybody to come in Korean. For anybody watching, you're going to hear some Korean on the day.
In Korean?
Yeah, please go for it.
안녕하세요. 한국에서 온 신이입니다. 테이스트 오브 코리아에 오시면 한복 체험은 물론 다양한 맛있는 한국 음식도 맛볼 수 있습니다. 감사합니다.
I love it.
Well, let me just translate what you just said. Only for come down at the place.
I love that. You know, Jamaica and Korea might seem worlds apart, and I know you've had a lot of interaction with the culture yourselves. Any similarities that you see?
I think, well, I'm a foodie, so always there's this love for food, especially coming out of a big family. You know, I realize in Korea, they're very big on family and food. So I think that's something that kind of binds us together.
Family and food. Now people are saying, when, where, what?
How?
Talk to us about all the details on the event, right?
Right, so it's this coming Saturday, October 18th. And it starts from 10 a.m. in the morning, and it goes all day, straight up until 5 p.m. So you have all day long food, activities, music, and it's a family event. So everybody can be a part of it. Everybody can come out.
And where is it happening?
It's going to be at 63B Deanery Road. So that's in Vineyard Town area.
So that's at IYF.
That's
right?
at IYF.
Got it.
All right, it's my daughter's birthday and she's wondering where I'm going to take her. Hey.
And you must bring cash.
Yes.
Right.
Will there be cards accepted? I'm just trying to get everybody prepared because I'm sure they're going to want to try things, buy things,
right.
all that stuff.
So you pay at the gate. They pay when you come. Before that, you request online. You can go to IYF Jamaica /Taste of Korea. Right, so you go there and you reserve your ticket.
Got it.
But you pay at the
Gate,
entrance.
yeah.
At the gate.
Sounds so much fun. Can you take us quickly through what we have on here so that people can get an idea of what maybe they'll see and taste on the day?
And after which, Cindy's going to show us a dance move, but brace yourself.
Cindy's like, not me.
All right, so this one is called sotok sotok. And it's basically sausage and rice cake.
I love those
sotok
rice cakes.
sotok.
Sotok.
Right? And then you have the triangle kimbap. Now for this one, usually they have different fillings, but this one is marinated in beef and soy sauce with a sweet
and you are not leaving with these.
You can have it.
My dad has brought these for me, and I have some children who love these because this could also be sent traditionally as a lunch item,
perfect
right?
For a lunch pack. Actually.
I love that. Yeah, now left with that. What this one name is?
Triangle kimbap.
Triangle kimbap. That's after they have the sotok. We are trying, of course. This looks like a corn dog.
Corn dog, right. So inside you have mozzarella cheese, and then you have the sausage.
As well. And
then this is the Korean popcorn chicken.
Oh.
It's smothered in sweet and spicy sauce, topped off with a little parsley.
And this is just some of what we can expect.
Right.
I'm sure
so this is just a taste of the taste that you can taste on Saturday.
Sounds like a great event to go with your family and friends and just to do something different. And again, we say out of many one,
Amen.
So it's great to be able to experience other cultures right here at home. So this sounds exciting. Thank you so much.
Now for the dancing.
No, I can't bother with it. All right, guys.
I wasn't prepared. I didn't plan for it. Now listen, that sounds like a wonderful experience for.
Yeah.
But I love.
Yes, indeed. Can you scroll up my prompter, please? So we can say thank you to everybody very kindly. Thank you. A very big thank you to Ryan.
You two want to see the dance move.
Tori Price and Sini from the International Youth Fellowship Jamaica, inviting you to a taste of Korea happening this Saturday at 10 a.m. So be sure to check it out. And hi, Daddy. Big up. I know this is your thing, so I love this. And Daddy's favorite place to be is IYF. I love that. After the break, things get a little spooky in WAGS, but don't move a muscle. We're going to pack up this food and go.
It's whatever you like.
Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency is 7:15 a.m.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
Ashman's Equipment, the new name in forklift sales and rentals in Jamaica. Top quality, low prices, fleet discounts available, 12-month warranty, free service parts, daily rentals, crazy cheap. Ashman's Equipment, same forklift, better deals.
This is Deposit Insurance in a Minute. JDIC insures deposits up to $1.2 million per depositor, per ownership category, per institution.
This includes individual and joint accounts. If you have an individual account, it is insured separately from a joint account that you share with someone else.
So my personal account can get up to $1.2 million, and the joint account where me and my mother have can get up to $1.2 million too?
That is it. JDIC ensures that if you have an account in your name alone and another account with somebody else, your money is protected, giving you financial security and peace of mind.
Nice to know.
Jamaica Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Protecting your deposits,
securing your future.
JDIC, protecting deposits for you and me.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, singer.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should.
All right, guys, it's that time of year when the Hope Zoo gets a Halloween makeover for Boo at the Zoo. I want you to think haunted trails, trick-or-treating, a pumpkin patch, and maybe a few surprise encounters with the creatures who call the zoo home. Joining us are our friends, zookeeper and curator Joey Brown, and of course, Patrice Levy, marketing and events officer. And yes, we've got some animal friends in here joining us too. Hi, guys.
Good morning.
IT has left the building because he thinks this might be a real lion.
It's not, it's Teddy.
He might think it's a baby little cub.
Sit down. Hey.
He's lovely.
So yes, we got Teddy, our Dr.
Hi,
Teddy Barks,
Teddy.
or the ferocious lion. We got Bubbles, our blue macaw.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. Boo in the Zoo, we're no strangers to it here. My kids are already asking me, can we go? So
Yes.
I want to start with what families can expect this year. I know it's a great time every year. So
Yes, so this year we're actually celebrating 15 years.
Wow.
So everything is bigger. We started in 2011, so our trails are bigger. There's more candies this year. We have changed around everything. So if you've been coming to Boo at the Zoo and you think you know which trail to go on and where to find the haunted house or the maze, you don't this year. So we've switched around everything inside the zoo. And we also starting earlier on the Friday for the babies. So instead of starting at 7, we're doing a 4 to 10.
got it. And because there's 2 theme nights, the Not So Scary
Yes.
and the Dare to Be Scared, right?
Yes.
So tell us how they're different and who they're designed for.
Right, so the Not So Scary is designed for babies to age 12. We start a little earlier in the day. It's fun, spooky. And then the Saturday night, Dare to Be Scared, we kind of tailor that and curate it for teenagers.
For older kids, yeah.
For older
Yeah,
kids,
got
because we find that a lot of teenagers, they want something to do.
Them love be frightened to me. I mean, I understand it. My people, them want to watch some scary thing. But say, look here, we can't just watch me and know Sesame Street.
They love it.
So Saturday is designed specifically for them.
Got it. Okay,
Good
so for the
morning.
brave ones who want to be
Hi, Bubbles.
scared, you could just meet Bubbles.
Meet
scared.
Bubbles.
But what are some of the, can you tell us some of the surprises that are in store?
Well, we have Empress who is doing MCing for the younger ones. And we have a lot of competitions. So we have Best Original Costume, Best Family Costume. We have where you can build a costume on stage for mommy or daddy. So we have a lot of stage and interactive activities for the babies. And we also have fire breathers, we have a magician.
Yeah, fun things.
And then we have our sponsors doing different activities while you go on your tour around the zoo to collect candies. Or stones, because it's trick or treat.
True.
I mean, you could get some worms too.
We are at the zoo.
Right.
It's fine.
Yes.
My card says Joseph.
Yeah, so.
I'm like, who's Joseph? You mean Joey?
They put my full name on there. Yeah, Joey.
But Boo at the Zoo is tied to something that's even more important, which is the support to, keep this, to preserve our Jamaica wildlife and to keep that going.
We are a non-profit.
I keep trying to remind people the zoo is
it's
a non-profit.
And so we have the zoo, and then there's a lot behind the scenes with our wildlife conservation. We are the main wildlife rescue sanctuary in Jamaica, taking native birds, croc snakes, and then we have our conservation program for the Jamaican iguana, and all that is very, very expensive. And so it's these type of events that help us keep the doors open and keep saving those animals.
Yeah, so important. That's why we do love to support anything that's happening at the zoo.
Yeah.
And for people who are saying, boy, Jamaica is Halloween country now, this is so much bigger than that.
This is so much bigger
fun.
than that.
It's a fun thing to get kids out, and it's packed every year.
Yes, and listen, there are kids and parents that come as Jamaican celebrity.
You don't have to do
have
anything.
the same
And there's adults that come without kids. They come with their friends, they get dressed up, they have fun.
The point is that there's a point behind it, and it is to support Hope Zoo and to make sure that it stays intact and keeps going and keeps doing the work it's doing. Tell us how our lovely animal guests are going to be involved, because it is happening at the zoo. Is there anything special happening with the animals?
Yeah. So Friday, especially for the little kids, I have my zookeeper team there. There'll be numerous animals around the zoo where the kids can interact close. Like all the animals, normal animals will be on exhibit, but we'll also have like Teddy, we'll have some horses, some snakes, and lizards all walking around where people will be able to get up close and pet all them. So there'll be a lot of interactive capabilities as well.
Got it. How can we get tickets, and how can we find out more info? When is it happening? All that good stuff.
Well, definitely you can call the zoo, but if you want to have every information under the sun about this event, follow us on Instagram. Best place. At Hope Zoo Kingston. We also have tickets giveaways on Instagram. So, if your family is big like Tammy's family, you can enter some competition and maybe win 2 tickets, and then you can buy.
And they're cheaper to get them in advance rather than at the gate, right?
Pre-sold is
children pre-sold is $2,500, adults $3,000. It's $5,000 at the gate for adult or children. children. We try not to do gate tickets so much because when you buy your pre-sold, it gives us an expectation.
Yes,
we try to have candies for everybody. You know, interactive activities for everybody. So we always want to know beforehand.
We always have our tickets way in advance, ready to go. So you know we'll be there. Any tips on what we can wear? Like you said, you can just dress up as your favorite. So you don't even have to dress up if you don't want to.
You don't have to dress up. A lot of kids, though, they want to.
Yes.
So, you know, you can even dress them up as, you know, Jamaican Miss Lou or Australian Fraser Price.
Yes.
You don't have to go American or international. But the kids, when they don't wear their costume and they come and other kids are in costume, so encourage them to wear their costume, please.
I would say stay cool. That is most important.
Yes.
Take a fan because it's a good long night.
It's a long night.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. And rain or shine.
I was going to say, rain or shine. In fact, if it rained, I think it'd be even more fun.
And wear some rain boots.
Yeah, why not? I love that.
It'll be fun.
This is so exciting. Remind us where on Instagram we can follow you.
At Hope Zoo Kingston.
All right.
We have several ticket outlets. We have online tickets. We even have tickets at outlets in Portmore. So we make it very, very convenient for people to grab their pre-sold tickets.
All right.
So follow us. Let us know.
Anybody ever come dressed as Joey?
No.
Not yet.
I was Jack Sparrow. I like being Captain Jack Sparrow last year. That was good to have Bubbles here with me.
All right, perfect. Do you have your costume ready for this year?
Yep, it's a surprise.
All right,
hold out your hand. You got to give Bubbles a treat.
Yes, come Bubbles. Let's go for it. Bubbles, that was very gentle.
He's gentle.
Thank
Very
you.
gentle.
No, Teddy, look like he wants that treat. Guys, many thanks to Joey Brown and Patrice Levy, and of course Bubbles and Teddy from the Hope Zoo, and of course a round of applause for our lovely special guest who did so well. All right, after the break, we're switching from fangs to sticks and goals. What? I'm excited. I wants to watch our Jamaica's lacrosse warriors making history on the world stage. Can you imagine that? Stick and stay. We'll be right back. Oh, this costume is amazing.
Startling shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you be.
There are certain moments in life you'll cherish forever, like finding love, realizing your life is going to change forever, creating your dream home. These are your great moments, and helping you to achieve them is ours. Chris and Charles, powering great moments since 1992. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, none of that. No, brother, no. I'm not that.
You don't see you ever play ref? No, the game, no play.
Yeah, but I look a bad game. No, I said, place you come from, brother. I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake on, I can play a little bad, brethren.
Really have to shake on?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
That's it. Come together as one and make the violence done.
I am made for more. That's why I got a JN Bank small business loan to open my salon and build my dream with my style. Now I am my own boss, popping my own style and trending up.
Start your journey with a Jane Bank Small Business Loan. With small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit janebank.com or contact us on WhatsApp 876-295-1298 to get started. Jane Bank, we will help you find a way.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central. It's time.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio?
We've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV. Where it all begins. The quest to become great. Inspired by those who went before them, these 4 boys dream of playing in the ISSA schoolboy football competitions.
Will he score this for Casey? Will he score? It's a shot, it's a goal!
And it's a shot, and it's a goal! And KC has won the Manning Cup, and they will play Clarendon College in the Olivia Shield. And that's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
When the bus them man, I want to watch my son play finals on CVM, you know.
But mums, you can't watch it on CVM website, man.
Come on, my son score, my son score, my son score, my son score.
Greatness begins here.
Say we're winning right now, then forget that trophy to what we living right now. Cause I'm winning right now, yeah. And I'm chilling right now. Oh, we're winning right now. Our Thanksgiving right now.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Tommy.
Thank you. Welcome back to you too.
Listen, we're getting ready to cheer for some history makers. The Jamaica Under-20 men's lacrosse team just wrapped up an incredible run at the World Lacrosse Championships in South Korea, tying the highest ever placement by a Jamaican men's team in any World Cup event. Joining us are assistant coach Damien McKenzie and under-20 star players Mario Barham and Sanjay Tomlinson to share what it took to compete on that stage and how the team bonded and what's next for Jamaica's rising lacrosse stars, that and more. You know,
So
we are world
exciting.
beaters.
Yeah, lacrosse. Wow.
Lacrosse.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
So nice to have you here. I want to get this right. Jamaica's under-20 men's team, you just made history, finishing 8th. Am I right?
10?
8
in the world.
2025 World Lacrosse Championships. Oh my goodness. What does that mean for lacrosse in Jamaica and its growth internationally?
So it's a developing sport. It has been on the island, was introduced in about 2013. A gentleman by the name of Kevin Dugan, who loves and wants to spread the sport, brought it to our shores. It was mainly played at the high school level, and it still is at the moment. It has developed over the years to where we are now. And what it is lacrosse is the oldest sport known, right? It was played by the indigenous North Americans. So Canada, USA, and there is an indigenous group called the Haudenosaunee. They play the sport as a worship method, right? So they want to spread the love. And what took place is we have a lot of young men, heritage players, who have joined with the local players who are still in the development stages. And that's where the miracle happened.
You know, I mean, someone watching who say, lacrosse, I want that. I want any one of you to tell me what is lacrosse and to share what your personal story journey is, how you get started, how did this interest you, since it might have been a new thing for many Jamaicans?
So lacrosse is a sport that is a very rough sport containing
physical hits and very high endurance playing.
How many members on each team?
So each team is 10 players.
What's the objective of the game?
To score as many goals as you can.
Oh, you score? You score with your hand, your foot, your what?
Oh, so you use this lacrosse stick right here and try to aim at the goal and just shoot as hard as you can.
Is it gender specific? Is it all males, all females? What?
So the female version of the game is different from the male version because it's less.
Less contact.
Less contact.
Mrs. Senna have on helmet, that's right?
No, the girls?
No, a while ago I just saw a picture with the, you have to, because you will get,
so we get hit in the head or anything like that.
So for the men, they are padded, wearing gloves, elbow pads, chest pads for protection, helmet. Hitting the head is taboo in the sport.
Got it.
For the women, they play with stick and goggles. And it's more of a no contact type sport.
Got it.
But people seeing the sport without understanding it, thinking, what is this?
Yes.
But the moment you sit and watch a game, then you become totally intrigued.
Love that.
And then become a fan for life.
Yeah.
Because it's a mixture of rugby, football, because it's a 10v10 with a goalkeeper. It's a mixture of basketball because you play like a half-field offense versus defense scenario. And any team sport that involves a ball and the objective of scoring mimics what lacrosse is. So lacrosse would be the mother sport, and then everything would be versions of it, right? It's intriguing because it has a lot of athleticism, so you have to be running constantly. You have to master the skill with the stick.
Yeah, because you gotta catch it and throw it with that, right?
Right. Sanjay is really good at even little tricks with it. Despite the fact that it's an established sport played, there's still a lot of space for creativity. So similarly to football, where Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo has been the stage, but like a Ronaldinho, there is still room for more players to come up with creative ideas of using the stick to get the ball in the goal.
Got it.
Right?
I have to ask, how did you get involved? Like, what made you say, I want to try that out? Because, we are, there's football, there's cricket, there's this, there's that. Why lacrosse for you both?
So it was after the coronavirus pandemic when I started back school in the 10th grade. I didn't have nothing to do at that time, so I heard about lacrosse tryouts and I saw that in Teen Wolf. So I was like, that's so I was like, that's fascinating. I would like to try to do that. And the first day I went, my coach came. The coach came to me and said, "You're going to go very far in this."
Natural talent.
I just stayed with it.
And love that.
And Demar, of course, you're the goalkeeper. Your role is a very important one. Talk to us about your experience with starting it. And I want to hear, because I hear that there's a slight hiccup that you experienced before you. But talk to us about all that.
All right, so I first got introduced to lacrosse in the 6th grade. So I found out that there was going to be a camp at St. George's College, which is kind of like the home of lacrosse in Jamaica. So during summer school, don't tell my mommy, but I skip a little bit of summer school to the camp.
I won't tell her.
Yeah, so after that, I started playing. We had a different coach at the time, Greg Powell, and Chris. I remember Chris. Yeah. So I've been playing for about 8 years now, since first form, and it's a very good experience. Meeting different people from different countries when I went to South Korea. And let's speak about going to South Korea. So the hiccup that we had, my US visa got denied, a renewal basically. So I had to go through, I believe, 6 different countries to get to South Korea. So I had to go to Mexico, which I went to Peru first, Cancun, Monterrey.
No way.
I was supposed to pass through China. I was supposed to pass through China, but they said I needed a Schengen visa. So I had to take a taxi to a different airport.
You see the world.
Yes.
So how long did it take you to get to South Korea?
It took about 4 days. So I left Sunday night and reached Wednesday afternoon.
And then if I go turn around and play?
Yeah.
Mercy.
Training
You
the
got
next
there
day.
and you did
You
it.
got there, you did it, you know what I
Amazing.
mean?
I want to talk a little bit about how you're feeling about the possibility of an Olympic bid. in the near future, Coach.
Wow. So that's no crazy. For a nation that has just started playing, we have achieved so much in a short space of time. The sport is growing. We would love the support because it's an expensive sport. And one of the challenges we have is in order to grow the sport, we need more equipment, but the equipment is expensive. So how it started was volunteers brought equipment to the island, and we've been using used equipments pretty much, which are in good shape. But in order for us to grow, we need more donors to donate. We have a lot of athletic kids. I mean, you see how we do in athletics, even though the field events are improving. And what I love about lacrosse, it's an avenue for our boys and girls to get scholarships overseas. So I'm wearing a player's jersey, but this is my son's. He was the one that introduced me to the sport.
Amazing.
And he's now in North Carolina in his second year of college. And there are easily 15 to 20 young men who are studying overseas because of lacrosse. And I'm not even going to mention the girls, because whatever number we have, the girls have more.
Wow.
So it's a big opportunity for kids who may not be a football talent, a netball talent, a basketball talent, or even on the track, to find another avenue, not just to express themselves, but to also further their education. For us in the Olympics, I mean, I can't even imagine that, because lacrosse was never played when I went to school. And my wife said to me, you know, we didn't have a coach at the time, and she said, why don't you come and help? And I said, I'll help, but I'll find a coach.
Yes.
Right? And I've been coaching since that day until now.
Amazing.
South Korea, I coached a local group of boys in a tournament locally. So to set the sky is the limit is not even enough, you know. We have a lot of persons overseas, diaspora players we call them, who are interested in connecting to their heritage, representing the country. And I can tell you, that tournament in Korea, we were feared to the point where there was Kenya who was rooting for us the entire time, because you could sense it when we were approaching the games, that the teams never knew what to expect. But then after the first and the second game, then we became a talking point, you know. The possibility for the Olympics is great. It's going to be in the US, but they have not figured out exactly how they're going to structure the pooling for us to get there. They're going to play a version of the game which is called sixes, which instead of 10v10 on the field, it's going to be a 6v6. And a faster version, similarly to how cricket has got T20, we're going to have sixes.
You know what I want to do? I mean, you have created a perfect springboard to know to say to a potential sponsor.
Or anybody who wants to rally around the team.
And support the bid for Olympics. Speak to them in a sentence or two about where they can come and support and what kind of support you need. I mean, because listen, remember today, October 15, 2025, when you said it, and the response is going to come, because this show is watched.
So I'm very passionate about the sport because of what it has shown. Sanjay, who has just played since COVID, has now found himself on the national team. So I'm saying it's not that difficult to learn. However, I'm asking for the support, because we need the support as it relates to financing. We got to South Korea the Monday and had a game on Wednesday, and we lost by 3 goals. And if we were there to acclimatize ourselves, it could have been much better. We continue to ask our sponsors, Corporate Jamaica, to come on board, because we have something here that is waiting to explode.
Where should they come though?
So the Jamaica Lacrosse Association is our governing body, and you can reach out to us. You can reach out.
You're on IG?
We're on IG. At Jamaica Lacrosse, right? You can reach out to me at Coach DMAC75.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Keep going. You just get ready for join the team.
Yeah, no, I mean, there is so much. There's so much more.
And you're so passionate about it as well.
Man,
I think reaching out to you on Instagram is a good place to start. Anybody watching in the diaspora or in Jamaica who wants to be a part of, who wants to help, who wants to rally around.
Yeah, man, we're looking for partners. We're looking for, I mean, it's not always about the money. It's about what can you do to help the sport. Because we have had persons coming in administratively. We need referees to help grow the sport. We need medical assistants because it's a rough sport. We need medical staff to come on board to help just maintain healthy playing. We need equipment. We need fields to play on because it's difficult, especially because our season starts in January. But that's the season when athletics is also and it requires more, so it takes away that demand from us. But we're looking for anybody. If you feel like you can come on board, I tell you, if you see the sport in action, you will never love another sport.
But we can come watch a game soon. When is the next game? Any games happening that we can come and watch and enjoy?
So the season starts in January.
So we'll have to go check
we
back.
will have probably practice games that we can invite you to come.
Great. Yes.
And there's normally a camp in December we call a winter camp.
I love that.
From there, I mean, we'd love to invite you guys to come on. We recently had our senior men's trials. And we're preparing for the senior men's competition. Yeah, and I think after a little session with IT and yourself, we can get you up to speed.
Exactly, guys. It's so happy to have you here. Congratulations again. Listen, we don't want to be no walk on this, you know. There are 8 in the world now. We don't want to join when them is number 1, because them is going to number 1. So now is the time to get on board with lacrosse in Jamaica.
We'll accept the wagonist, you know. We don't mind. We're sport growing, so come and grow with us.
DSD in the building. That's Damian Sanjay, and of course the Mario.
Yes.
I want to thank you both. Hey, second stakers, you know, you see me with this in my hand, you know.
Senior trials happening right here. Yeah.
And they're not leaving us. All right.
They'll be giving us
a little lacrosse 101 right after the break, you know.
Yes. Senior style.
Senior style. Don't move a muscle.
Don't you move a muscle.
I know, man, I can see things clearly. You're genuine because you love sincerely. You never let me down, not even nearly, not even barely.
Oh, I would love it. I would love
it. Is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
Have you seen any of these signs and are ready to buy land or property? Want to know who is the legal owner? Purchase a copy of the title using eLand Jamaica. With eLand Jamaica, you can do a title search and verify the owner of the property, ensuring they have the legal right to sell it. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at www.nla.gov.jm via telephone at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us on WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
From dreams to reality, let Active Home Center be your one-stop shop to recreating the space you've always imagined. Shop everything under one roof in Kingston and Montego Bay. Tiles, bathrooms, furniture, lighting, fans, windows, doors, and so much more. Your dream home starts here. Visit our showrooms in Kingston at 84 Canton Spring Road or Montego Bay at Barnett Tech Park. Active Home Center, more savings, more choices.
And everybody with me,
Why eat other snacks when sunshine is the best for you? Nature's best buns so crunchy. The flavor that sings to you. Salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature.
right, we've heard the story. Now it's time to
right up to
feel
the head of
the
the-
game. We're about to get a hands-on lesson.
So,
They've already started
one hand.
in the basics. Cradling, passing, maybe even a little shooting. Safely,
One
of
hand.
course.
Just
Let's
you
get
hold
into
in
it.
One hand. When the ball is coming,
That's rough.
bar round. Just throw it to him with your hand first.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another one. Another one.
This hard. Become me can't even catch in
So
a
you
real
start with
life.
one hand first.
Woo! Senior.
The other hand, your free hand, is just gonna keep the stick steady. It's not holding the stick, it's just keeping it steady. So you wanna keep it straight, so when the ball goes in, it goes into the cup.
Okay.
Right? So we start with beginners by just throwing the ball to them.
Okay.
We don't want it to hit you and scare you from the sport.
No.
Yeah.
So,
just throw it to him again.
That's smart.
okay.
That's a, you know.
Yeah.
And the souvenir, may have the souvenir stick. It can use too?
Yes, it
All
can.
right,
Yes,
let
it
me
can.
try. So where do you throw from? From the top, you hold here so?
Pull your
Halfway
hand,
down.
yeah.
And then you just, you see me, you that catch the little goal right there.
So now, why is that one?
Oh, you
why,
see,
why is that
give me
one
the
bigger than these?
You hold this one
The
now.
goalie stick is has to be bigger to like stop balls.
I don't want them me need. Here, try with this one. All right, come again.
So
Let me try
souvenir one.
catch one now.
Souvenir, yeah.
Oh, I must throw first?
yes.
All right, halfway down?
Yeah.
All right. Not bad.
Come
And now
on,
for
Tommy.
catch.
Hold it straight up.
What kind of?
Hey, that's how we have some practice. Natural.
Team.
I can join the female team,
Yeah,
the
natural.
seniors team. Oh, that's so hard.
Just to hold it shorter.
Higher.
So you
Alright,
hold short to
gone
catch, and then you extend to
All
it.
right. Oh, extend to catch. All right, we'll try one more time. Hey!
Hey, Tony, you have
Mine
style.
enough. Me name Tommy Lacrosse. That's fun. I like that. But then while we're here just standing up, but you're gonna have to.
I forget the ball.
You're gonna have to run and all kind of something.
Yes.
How you get a ball from somebody else? Like say I see you with the ball. Like is there a certain amount you have to run before you have to, or you just how
so
it go?
it's a thing called checking where you're like, all right, so he's like checking. So you have to like hit the person's elbow or stick
don't love
to
that.
get the ball.
Or you can go body to body.
Bouncy
move.
And what does that mean? That him have to pass the ball at that point? No, like
No,
can keep
not
it
really.
as long
You
as
can
you
keep it
want.
as long as you want, but it just
Okay.
if you want to feel like
Sure.
hits
Give us
and
a
yeah.
demo.
Give me a look at demo how this
We're
go.
gonna do check-in live on TV.
Yeah. Watch the screen. Okay, and you're trying to get it from him. Meanwhile, you're running to the other side. Can you run all the way? So then, if you get tackled, that's when you're trying to pass it to somebody else to then get it to them for them to get it to the other side. Got it. But that's such a small ball. I would be the one who was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So like, I can catch it and decide to now pass again. Nobody else like
Run. This way must spin
If
it.
you have the energy and you have the skill, you can run directly to the goal
Wow.
and score.
Okay, well, you want to try again, IT? You try with it, yeah. I'll keep this. This can't work. It's too little bit. All right. And then, IT, if you make me lose my eye.
Good morning, Wayne.
All right, one more time again now. Yay! All right, no, you check him, Sanjay. Do check him, run with it. IT, try get over this. Try get to it. This is fun. I like it. Okay, this is a very small version of lacrosse for babies. But that's another question to ask. What's the age? What age can we start playing lacrosse?
So we want to be in the primary level. But until we can get a lot more equipment, then we have to keep it in the high school at the moment. But we want to grow the sport.
Yeah, I want to say a lacrosse club at least in every school, right?
Yeah.
Where we can get it started. Perfect. Guys, again, thanks for being here. This was so much fun.
And different.
Yes, and we had a whole great show today. We're going to be wrapping right here because it's already that time to get yourselves out and get ready to go. Why Not Wednesday has come to an end again. Thank you so much for spending your morning with us. And of course, if you missed anything or you want to rewatch your favorite segments, we've got you covered on our YouTube channel at CVM TV or on Instagram at Sunrise CVM and at CVM_television.
And if you're just joining, you missed the gender reveal.
You did. It's what's on my shirt not tucking?
You have to go rewind.
It's what is it?
It's Tommy, or it's IT. Let's enjoy the rest of the day. Be kind on purpose. And remember, I always say, God without man is still God. But man without God is nothing, nada,
Zero,
zero,
zilch, vapor.
This.
Have a great day, guys. Mwah, enough love. All right, you see this now?
Out of the ghetto. Believe in your dreams, believe you and me, don't let go. We're living it up. We're having a good time, baby. I was born uptown, now the ghetto tree, now ain't life crazy. Daddy made it out. Out of the ghetto. Believe in your dreams, believe you and me, don't let go. We're living it up. Having a good time, baby. I was born uptown, now the ghetto tree, now don't be lazy. Trenchtown have a grandson, growing up to be somebody. Gang to the zilly, you're my fluff phenomenally. I am the kind of thing that doesn't happen normally. I'm a one in a zillion. Yo, doggy, if you want some good life finally, perhaps change your nighttime hobby. Come out of the old crime lobby.